And we're back. More campaign fun, Barbarossa, Henry the Lion, let's go.
The empire was in full bloom, and her population was rapidly growing. The people felled forests, drained marshlands, and reclaimed land from the sea itself. This newfound prosperity made expansion too tempting to resist. Eager to test his military might, Barbarossa set his sights east towards the Kingdom of Poland. To assist in his invasion, Barbarossa called up one of his mightiest vassals, Henry the Lion. Henry was a powerful prince of Saxony, and his decadent palaces outshone the emperor's own. While he swore fealty to Barbarossa, some questioned whether Henry the Lion did not want the empire for his own. By
He does.
Henry the Lion aid in the subjugation of Poland, Barbarossa meant to test his oath of allegiance once and for all.
Defeat Poland. Well, that's straightforward. Only 100 pop limit, but that's fine. The German states of Bavaria and Saxony are feeding the armies of Barbarossa and Henry the Lion. Defend the helpless feeders at all costs. Barbarossa and his German ally Henry the Lion are on an expedition east to conquer the lands of the Polish. They don't have villagers themselves, so both armies rely on supplies from the duchies of Bavaria and Saxony. Poland is in the east of the map. They field boyars, swordsmen, siege weapons, and warships.
Your Majesty, the counties of Bavaria and Saxony will provide us with resources needed to outfit the Imperial Army. But we must defend them from the Polish.
Duly noted. So, right off the bat, Henry the Lion's going to betray you at some point. There are a few different ways you can go about doing this. You can see Henry the Lion's base is over here. So, you can... Or Henry will betray you after I think this castle up here is destroyed. At least this is as much as I remember from the Conquerors. Or HD. It might be slightly different in DE, but at least it used to be. There's a castle up here that you can destroy, and then Henry the Lion will turn on you. I think it's if you have, like, 3 or more troops, like, over in this area, then he'll turn on you. Or after, I think 30 minutes game time has elapsed, he'll turn on you. So it's impossible to win the scenario without also defeating Henry the Lion. And Poland will resign once you destroy all their castles, of which they have 3. Also, they have infinite resources. It used to be that, like, they'd have, you know, 30,000 score or whatever. Now I think they just get an infinite trickle of resources. Same with Henry the Lion. But yeah, it makes sense for Polish to be Slavs, because, you know, Polish are Slavs. But Slavs weren't a thing back in Age of Kings, so they used to be Goths, which actually made the scenario play out a bit differently, because now they throw boyars at you instead of huscarls, and you'd rather face huscarls if you're Teutons. So that at least makes the scenario a bit more interesting. But since nobody except Bavaria and Saxony, who are right here, these are the only guys that have villagers, so destroying the production buildings is a good way to win the scenario. And when I say a good way to win the scenario, I mean that is exactly the one way you win the scenario. Actually, you might be able to build a wonder and win, I don't remember. You can do that with some of the old campaigns. Oh yeah, I guess the fourth way is you can just declare Henry the Lion enemy and then, you know, defeat him that way. In general, Henry the Lion is a lot more useful than he used to be. Back in AOC, he didn't really do anything ever, and just kind of sat there until he betrays you. Here, he actually has a way larger army. He has a pretty sizable army. And he actually will attack Poland. So what we're going to do is the classic Diplo move of waiting for Henry the Lion's army to roll out, and then betray him. Betray him before he has the chance to betray us. But yeah, compared to AOC and AOK as well, there's like some barracks scattered about, because now they'll throw swordsmen at you. They used to just make Huskarls and Rams and warships, I believe. Now they make a few different types of units. So, they have 2 docks. One that we just destroyed, and one that we will shortly destroy. Thank you, Bavaria. Get some Rams a-rolling. Send the Rams of Peace this way. Oh, whoops. Oh, something died there. I think it was an outpost. Now, there should be a way that you can outrange this tower. Perfect. So yeah, eventually Henry the Lion's going to attack for us. Because if we just rolled in right now, we would die horribly. Usually Poland attacks from this angle, which is why my troops are over here. They don't prioritize Bavaria and Saxony, but they will sort of tangentially raid them sometimes. So you want to help them out if they're under attack, because they do tribute you a fair amount of resources. And until we... Oh yeah, we will get villagers eventually, but to do that we need to defeat Henry the Lion. So that guy should go down, and that is a destroyed dock. Lots and lots of Rams. Rams of Peace right by this castle. Very friendly Rams. It's kind of funny that they gave you a bunch of pikemen last time as well. I mean, like, your starting army is, I think, exactly the same as Age of Kings. But pikemen are just so bad because Henry the Lion only makes Teutonic Knights and Longswordsmen and Rams. And Poland, back then, only made Huskarls, Rams, and warships. So the pikemen were good against 0% of their army. Now at least they'll be pretty good against the boyars. Yes, boyars have extra melee armor, but it is nowhere near enough to combat the pikemen's, I think, plus 22 attack or something. Well, that was one-sided. Boyars are very good against knights. In Castle Age, they have the same HP, but 2 more attack and double the melee armor. Although I guess technically they attack 5% slower, but that's not usually a relevant factor. But it's just like they're so hard to get up and running. Did I lose my 2 ships? I think I did. I mean, they're not doing anything anyway. Come on, Henry. Oh, is he sending out an army? Oh, here's some troops. His base is looking pretty vulnerable. Oh yeah, they also make mangonels. I forgot about that. Split. Pro micro. Pro micro. They call me Leary. Just kidding. If you've seen any amount of my Twitch and or YouTube content, you know that I am not a micro god. Anyway, well, Henry the Lion is busy getting his troops killed over that way. We are going to go over this way and stab him in the back. And then blame him for betraying us. Good old Rams of Peace. Nothing is more friendly than the Rams of Peace, you know, just surrounding your ally's castle with a bunch of rams. Make sure the knights have a nice surround on the rams of Henry the Lion. Oh, thanks for healing my troops. Want to heal them a bit more? Oh, thanks, Henry. What a swell guy you are. Betrayal!
I have some unfortunate news for you. See, it is I who should be Holy Roman Emperor. Kneel before the lion.
Your Imperial Highness, Henry the Lion has sovereignty over a population of peasants. We should capture them so that we are not dependent on our allies.
Actually, we're going to lose all of our rams. That's going to be pretty annoying. Well, actually, we lost most of our army. So I guess we should have waited even longer. Like I said, Henry the Lion does train a lot more troops than he used to. Oh, there's just some nasty food prices, whatever. But at least he can't make any more Teutonic Knights. So at this point he can only make long swordsmen and siege units to clear out whatever remaining Teutonic Knights he has. Come on! Oh, DE pathing, man. Oh my god. Seals Ornlu, man. Come on, allies, give me resources. I'm totally gonna lose this market. Oh, now I get resources. Thanks. Well, that should be most of his army. And then to deal with Poland, we will focus on probably Cavaliers. Maybe go Teutonic Knights. I mean, they do pretty much kill everything they're making. But again, we're in a situation where they never go Imperial Age, and you can go Imperial Age. Like to bank up resources just a little bit if we can, for when we get those villagers. Oh, yet another Teutonic Knight hiding. Coward! Well, I suppose I need to make some more units. Oh, perfect. Villagers are right over there. We'll get, like, I don't know, between 6 and 8 villagers, I think. Not the outposts. This fight is actually going to go horribly for us. What the hell? What am I thinking? But that's why Teutonic Knights are here. Also, Castle's gonna help out. Go! Come on, Ram, LOS. Scouting Rams. Yeah, 8 villagers. Anyway, I like to build the TCs over here. There's a bunch of deer around. There's some wood. Why not? Oh, come on. You can hit that guy. Seriously, Castle? There you go. But yeah, you can see you don't really have to worry too much about your allies. Well, your non-Henry the Lion allies. Because even though Poland is technically enemies with them, they just don't prioritize them. Oh, yeah, also, they now have guard towers. They used to only have watch towers because, you know, Goths. And even though we got some villagers, Bavaria and Saxony are still going to tribute us resources. Huh. Like so. Here we go. Make this process a little bit faster. Oh, Teutons are so slow. That's why they're such a strong civ on Arena and on Black Forest, but very underwhelming on Arabia. They're actually pretty good on Gold Rush, though. That is in the DE map pool. I wouldn't say they're like the best Gold Rush civ ever, but if you think of them in a similar way to Slavs, you know, they have a strong farming eco. It goes scouts into whatever. Castle Age Knights, Siege, Weapons, Monks. And all that's going to be fairly good. What? They're changing their frickin' priority. Maybe I should put these guys to work. Oh yeah, I lost my market. Mostly just need food right now. There we go. Castle number 2 is around here, and castle number 3 is right there. There's like a crane or some mechanism going on outside, not sure what that's all about. Anyway, they also have some production buildings over here, so we're going to take them out. But yeah, they're missing a bunch of upgrades. They don't have any of the blacksmith upgrades. They don't think they have ballistics. They do have murder holes. So they can't just camp underneath the castles. Get that relic. But yeah, despite the little bit of a hiccup with Henry of the Lion, this isn't all that hard. The fact that you continue to get the extra resources is definitely a boon. You go, Teutonic Knight. I think it was the only stone nearby. Looks like there's another barracks here. Yeah, I think this used to just be a siege workshop. I guess I should drop a forward castle, because we're going Teutonic Knights. So we're gonna drop one like over here. Need a little more stone income. Oh no. I hope there isn't one boyar here. Otherwise all our rams are ripped. Goddamn, there's gonna be one boyar. They're running past. Oh goddamn it, they ran back. Anyway, we'll click up to him pretty soon. I'm somewhat reluctant to buy my way up just because we have no gold miners. And the food price is pretty high. And we'll be fine. I mean, we have 23 farmers. We already have handcart. Oh, that's annoying. That's really annoying. Feels Ornlu, man. Come on. There we go. We're going Teutonic Knights and we're gonna make it work. They'll be cost efficient against everything they make. And they are cost efficient against Boyars. I might even win a one-on-one against them. I'm not too sure about that. I have 1 more armor, 40 less HP, and the same attack. Actually, and they attack slower. So actually the Boyar should win one-on-one, but it's obviously way more expensive. Alright, take 2 for this. Well. Yeah, they're just walking right through Bavaria. Oh, not the Rams. Plop. Oh, come on. Oh, that's a dire wolf. Let's try this again. Not really sure what the point of dire wolves are, because they just take bonus damage from everything. So villagers can still take them out quite comfortably. Same with Ornlu. I mean, not me, the thing I named my me after. And ETKs are such a huge upgrade over the Castle Age variant. Double the melee armor, 20 more HP, 5 more attack. It's pretty huge. Get that too, why not? And we'll just tread this castle down from across the water. Yeah, like, come on. Poland's, it's not a threat. Fun history fact, this would not be the last time Germany invades Poland. Nor is this the second to last time Germany invades Poland. Sure, why not? Actually, there isn't a really good place for this castle without blocking my own path. Oh yeah, I might as well get siege engineers.
dass ich soll.
Yeah, they'll be fine.
Bereitet. Dies war Zerstürme. Bereitet.
How much are they? 13 base attack, 13 armor. Yeah, the Boyars are dealing 1 damage a hit to the Teutonic Knights, as are the Longswordsmen.
Bereitet, dass ich soll. Ja.
Whereas, you know, the Teutonic Knights in turn are going to be dealing, like, even to fully upgraded Boyars, the Elite Teutonic Knights are dealing, let's see, 6 plus 3 is 9, and then 21, so 12 base damage. Whereas Elite Boyars deal, let's see, 14 plus 4 is 18. Boyars deal 5 damage to Teutonic Knights.
Zerstürme.
So Boyars deal less than half the damage to Teutonic Knights that Teutonic Knights deal to them. But obviously Boyars are much faster. More villager rushes. Because apparently that's the theme of me playing these campaigns. Get 'em, boys and girls. Look at them take down this barracks, man. And that should be it. Oh, that was sudden. Yeah, didn't really have anything else. Just some random houses and towers and whatnot. Here's Bavaria again. Here's Saxony.
Henry expected to be drawn and quartered, the usual fate of traitors in those times. But Barbarossa recognized the potential for a strong ally and officially forgave him. Provided
No
that
regrets.
Henry the Lion would swear to support Barbarossa from now on. Henry agreed. The Germans were unified, and Henry the Lion was pacified. But the Holy Roman Empire was not complete. Harkening back to Charlemagne, the empire claimed ownership of Italy, and especially Rome.
Yeah, pretty nice KD still. Oh, it looks like Bavaria is a little bit better of an ally than Saxony. So that will be Henry the Lion, and that will actually conclude our Germanic part of the campaign. Can kind of divide this into 3 sections with the Germanic missions, the Italian missions, and the Crusade missions. Anyway, next up will be Pope and Anti-Pope. We'll see you guys next time.